Hey guys, Ryan here. I'm at the Amerivac Center, Mark Shop. Um, as I promised, I said that if I got the Dyson vacuum, I would do a video on it. I just bought it for a very cheap price, $199 here at the Amerivac Vacuum Center. He did put a lot of work into it, putting in a new clutch, new filters, the whole thing. Basically making it look really, really nice. Um, in case you didn't know, this was the first Dyson vacuum that was introduced in the United States. I think soon after Phantom went out of business. Um, in the United Kingdom, was more like a variant on the DC04, which was dual cyclonic. This is root cyclone technology, meaning it instead of just two cyclones, it uses eight, or as they would call it, root eight cyclone. Of course, Dyson claimed it was the first vacuum cleaner that doesn't lose suction, but of course, as I pointed out in the previous video, Rainbow makes the claim to that. Can make claim to that, not Dyson, but that's what it is. Luckily, it has all its attachments. It has its own dusting brush, has its crevice tool, has its upholstery tool. The clutch is not the same, kind of like the DC33 I used to have, which I might plan on buying in the near future. Not sure. He did put on new clutch, new brush roll. Look at that brush roll. Isn't that a nice looking brush roll? Very nice. Nice wide opening. Automatic height adjust. You can take this out, press this trigger, and all that empties out. It has a lifetime HEP filter, lifetime pre-motor filter, excuse me. You can change, or not change, replace. Not rinse out, that's what I meant. I just stumbled words after that little burp. And here's a little tip. If you have a DC07 and say it clogs or loses suction, take these three screws out. You can pop off that lid or this top piece, and you can check see if the cyclones are dirty. And if they are, just take an air compressor or another vacuum to it, and clean it out. But yeah, this is one of Dyson's first vacuums with root cyclone technology, and it really, well, let's say this. The other vacuum cleaner manufacturers got their uh, uh, caught on because they started copying Dyson's technology. Let me see how we can do this. I want to show you one. Perfect. We're using the air rider for this. The air rider is volunteering to be its tripod. Okay. There's two different wand modes. Well, yeah, two different wand modes, and there's, like, as Dyson calls it in the manual. The standard wand mode, which I'll show you, reversed wand mode, and the hose mode. The wand mode, you press on this catch right here, and you can extend this out, just like that. And then you take the extra attachment and put it on here, and for example, the crevice tool, and you can easily use it like that. Now, say if you got like really hard to reach surfaces in which this handle gets in the way, you can reverse it. Oh, and I'll show you. The hose comes off like that, and you can use just the standard hose. Or you can take the hose, connect it to the handle, and now you can take your crevice tool or brush, pulse tool, whatever, and put it in like that. And you can use the handle, and use your crevices. So whichever way you want to use it, however you want to use the wand with the handle, or just flip it, or just the regular way, like like I said, like used in the Phantoms, like you see in the Phantoms, you can do it just like that. And then you can just reconnect the wand, reconnect the crevice tool, just like that. Okay, a little demonstration here. Here's some. Oh, that keeps falling off, doesn't it? There we go. Now it's on. Okay, we got some cereal bits. I'm going to show you in action. Should I pick up something? I'll run over the other carpets here just to show you how to adjust. But here we go. There we go. I think it just needed some time to adjust, for the head to fully adjust down. Just in case you didn't hear me, sometimes on your DC07, it might take a little while for that little head to fully adjust, as some people noticed that you might have to press down on this a little bit just to get it fully adjusted. Not sure, it might have been just sticky, but it seems like it's working now. Anyway, continuing. So there it is. This is on a different rug. Again, I don't have to adjust anything. I can go to this rug. Again, no need to high adjust. This on its own. Here's a thicker carpet. You can see there that little bit of cereal swirling around a little bit. You might have noticed at first it seemed to miss quite a bit, but I think that's because the head just didn't fully adjust down. Sometimes with the earlier models, might have been a little bit more sticky. Now, of course, today's Dysons, you don't have to worry about that because the heads are designed much differently. But that's the Dyson for you. These here at Amerivac, I'll probably vacuum my home with it. Also, I think what I'm going to do is when I get this home, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Hoover Aerodyne. I'm going to take this and I'm going to clean the Hoover's pre-motor filter that's inside, because if you had an air rider, or maybe your great-great-grandparents or whatever had an air rider, not an air rider, a Hoover Aerodyne, that's what I meant to say. Boy, I'm stumbling with my words today, aren't I? With an Aerodyne, in which you may have seen in my one of my previous videos, there was a pre-motor filter inside, and that nobody told that Hoover didn't tell anybody or any of the customers that bought it that there was such a pre-motor filter. And so when that thing clogged, that got too dirty, it lost suction and people thought it was broken and threw it away or whatever. But thankfully, since I learned about that information on the internet, I take the DC07, clean out its filter, so that way it's ready to go again. Also, you might have seen the previous video of the Lux Guardian, and a YouTuber just pointed out to me. The person pointed out that the model with electrified hose, that if you have an Electrolux or Aeros Upright or even a perfect canister like this that has the wand set up like this, you can take that handle, that hose, and hook it up to that perfect or / Electrolux power head and wand setup and use it to clean under your furniture and everything, kind of away like the shark. So that's the video. Are you hearing